and drawing people in with his integrity and intelligence was like a tale out of a Western storybook. I so loved and admired him, and I wanted him to be proud of me. Grandpa Perino died suddenly of a heart attack the day after Thanksgiving in 2001 while he was moving cattle. He wouldn't have had it any other way. I wish he had lived long enough to see me work in the White House, but I know in my heart that he was smiling down each time I stepped in front of that podium, just as I had smiled up at him getting ready for his county commissioner meetings. I miss him even now, and he's still my hero. As I mentor young women in their careers and life choices, I return to my grandfather's wisdom. Number 1, whatever you choose, do it well. Work hard, come prepared, and be present in the moment. Number 2, look at the big picture. Stay true to your roots and remember the joys of life. Number 3, begin each day with an open heart and a clear mind. Respect your commitments, speak gently, and treat others with love. While I try to live up to his ideals, I know he also would have wanted me to go easy on myself too. Women of all ages can be very hard on themselves. We pile on the pressure. Sometimes we can forget that to be loved, like how I was loved by my grandfather, is the greatest gift and the best foundation we can ask for in life. The new normal: redefine, reimagine, restart. When COVID-19 abruptly upended our lives in 2020, it separated us, almost completely, from our day-to-day routines. Seemingly overnight, any and every sense of normalcy was erased from our memory bank. The events that we had long relied on to root ourselves in place and time quickly began to fade away. Our anchors came up. The formerly well-defined boundaries between work and home were blurred into one. Working from home became living at work. Today, we still find ourselves navigating uncharted waters. Many of us feel lost with no direction, questioning our former career paths and pre-pandemic habits. What has gotten me through the tough times is a steady hand, a little grit, good decision-making, and humility. I know these days will pass, and when they do, rest assured we'll come out of them stronger. It's something that came naturally to my grandfather, and with it, an abiding sense that everything will be okay. While I can offer very good practical suggestions for how to position a young adult for their next big promotion or career change, I've been trying to dig a little deeper, to trace back the roots to what has gotten me to where I am today. And I keep thinking back to my grandfather's advice. I've realized that this anxiety that many young people feel doesn't just stem from wanting more responsibility at the office. It's from wanting to live better, more fulfilled lives. You want to be your most authentic self, your best self. You want to return to that place of serenity that you remember learning about when you were a child. It can be easy to get swept away in the fast lane and forget to stop and appreciate all the things you have going for you. No matter how many times you've been told, don't sweat the small stuff, your natural tendency is probably going to be to sweat the small stuff. We as humans are inclined to set aside our long-term goals and instead focus our energy on the near term. We get consumed by our micro goals, blinding ourselves from seeing the big picture. Have you ever heard the phrase, "You can't see the forest for the trees"? Imagine yourself walking through a forest. Most likely, you can only see the trees around you, not the forest itself. You've allowed yourself to get lost in the details. This is something actually quite common in life. When you listen to top leaders and executives speak, they seem to always talk about their lofty plans and grand visions. They don't bore you with a laundry list of to-do items or small grievances. They stay focused on their mission. This is a quality of a strong leader, a deeply rooted sense of vision. Don't worry, we all allow ourselves to drown in the details. I actually caught myself doing this quite recently. Game, set, match. My whole life, I've wanted to learn to play tennis. When I was growing up, I envied the tennis kids. I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe it was their cool outfits or the sense of exclusivity. But nonetheless, my desire to learn to play the sport followed me throughout my life. A few years ago,